drive axle fitted to it. Again, you don't see too many four-wheel drive tractors, but again there was a need for them for whether they used them like the forestry or if it was steep climates, that four-wheel drive axle come into a handy machine. So that's the Massey Ferguson 135. We had a lovely little TD Ferguson here. This little I think it's a TD, this one. Again, it's been a local tractor from down this area, and you can see again a Ferguson tractor should always be fitted with a Ferguson implement, and it's got the mid-mounted motor on the side. Again, it's nice to see these implements fitted on the tractors, and this here belongs to William Lambert. Going slightly newer again to Cumbria in the Banner Lane factory, and this is the Massey Ferguson 362. This 362 anyway is a four-wheel drive version tractor, built in 1992. 94 was when the last tractor was built in Cumbria, and as I say, it's a bit of a shame we still haven't got the factory there, but hence things went wrong in early years in about the 1970s, and they decided to build bigger tractors in Beauvais in France, so hence that's how the factory closed down. But that's the Massey Ferguson 362. Now into the Bolton stable now. Here we have Ernie Jackson here from Abbeytown with his Model N Bolton. This is a tractor in about 1942, 43 and about there too. I was right the first time. I thought I would just give him the option between the two dates, but he's put us right. That these tractors were built in the Second World War. Steel was bad to get a hold of. Most of the Fords had wide wings, but you can see this one here is actually fitted with the narrow ones because steel was in high demand for other things, for making tanks and aircraft and whatever. So that's again, they were used in the least blend era for when the Second World War was on. Back across the water now into Chicago, and here we have the International 1020. This is the 1928 model tractor from Mark Allinson. You can see this tractor here I was telling you before about the steel wheels. This one here has got the steels on the front. Originally that's what they come over with steels on, but as time went on they got the chance of getting pneumatic tyres, and there's been pneumatic tyres fitted on behind, but the French neck wheels that's fitted to this International 1020. Again, another international tractor, but this one here is badged as the McCormick Standard W4. These were produced from 1939 to 1945. This here belongs to the Bolton family, all the way up at Carlisle. The tractor here actually has been restored for quite a number of years by Sean's grandfather, Eddie, and Eddie's son used to bring it as well. And as I say, it's handed down to the grandson now. Again, it's on its local registration FEO 707. Again, another standard Bolton coming around here. Again, this is the one from the early 1940s, again with the early mudguards. They're the narrow ones. Again, it's nice to see a younger generation taking these tractors round. Back to the Massey Ferguson stable now, and there's the Massey Ferguson 35X. These they come into production, the X is in about late 1962, and again he's made a lovely job of the restoration work. Follow on from that, the David Brown 990 Informatic. These tractors were sold by West Cumberland farmers. Again, back to the Massey Ferguson stable, the Massey Ferguson 35. This one here is built in about 1962 and belongs to Lonnie Staveley. Again, she's made a lovely job of the restoration work, and it looks the part. Now it's something quite different and unusual in the Nuffield stable here, and it's the universal Nuffield tractor, but it's actually the row crop one. You can see it's got another tyre on the front anyway, just a single wheel, so when he gets to the end of his field